songs. Every slowdown felt like a lie. We don't shrink just to survive. Heartbeat racing against the doubt. Static in our heads breaking out. If the world won't raise the stakes, we will make the speakers quake. No more waiting for permission. No more living half ignition. If it burns, we let it be. Set it free. Ampfinity, turn the dial on me. Past the edge of what they see. No ceiling, no gravity. We're amplified eternity. Hands up, high electricity. Running wild inside of me. No limits in this frequency. We are forever Ampfinity. We are forever Ampfinity. Sweating, echoing, open air. Every wrist says, do you dare? Every scar just proves we tried. Every fall still multiply. They can't measure what we own, but not the fire in our bones. We don't whisper, we ignite. We don't flicker, we light. No more shrinking to fit the frame. No more playing safe for fame. If it shakes, that's how we know. Let it go. Ampfinity, turn the dial on me. Past the edge of what they see. No ceiling, no gravity. We're amplified eternity. Hands up, high electricity. Running wild inside of me. No limits in this frequency. We are forever Ampfinity. We are forever Ampfinity. If the power cuts the night, we'll generate our own light. If the silence tries to win, we'll scream until it caves in. This is more than just a dream, more than louder than it seems. It's the pulse we choose to be, uncontained velocity. Ampfinity, feel a surge in me. Break the lock, break the key. Higher than reality. We don't stop, we amplify. Hands up, high, no apology. Turn the fear to energy. This is who we're meant to be. We don't fade, we don't flee. We are infinite, infinity. See. We are forever Ampfinity. Ampfinity. Basement lights and borrowed amps. Cracked up drums and secondhand stands. 5 of us in a rusted van. Chasing something bigger than rent. Mama said get a safer plan, but safety never shook these hands. We signed our names on brand new walls, like we already own them all. From empty rooms to crowded nights, we learned to bleed into the mic. Every note just fed the fire, every doubt just tuned us higher. We're gonna be the headliners, names in the sky, burning brighter. From the back of the bar to the front page lights, screaming our truth through broken wires. We're gonna be the headliners, hands in the air, flames getting higher. If they won't give us a stage tonight, we'll build it ourselves. We're headliners. Midnight drives and 2-hour sleeper. Fast food prayers and gasoline dreams. Counting coins for studio time, betting our youth on a single line. Posters peeling in the rain, still we're shouting out our name. Every chorus, every scar, proof of who we really are. From dive bar floors to festival gates, we're kicking down the rusted fate. No more waiting in the wings, we were born 10,000 on their feet. All those nights they said not yet turn into our biggest bet. We don't need a silver crown, just a crowd that shouts it loud. We're the future headliners, voices raw, hearts on fire. From a garage with a single light to the world singing every line. We're the fearless headliners. No more shadows, no more sidelines. Started with nothing but a dream and a fight. Now we rise. We're headliners. We were sparks in a blackout town. Second-hand amps turned all the way down. Painted promises on our sleeves. Breathing dust, we refused to leave. Concrete nights in a siren's hum, counting down to what we'd become. Every bruise was a battle sign, proof we crossed another line. Too loud for permission, too wired to wait. We weren't born for fences, we were built to accelerate. We're over trillion youth, crossing every line. Red lights flashing, but we don't decline. No script, no parachute, nothing left to dilute. We ignite like a live wire fuse. We're overdriven youth. Parking lot kings at 2 a.m. Laughing at the odds again. Paper crowns in a borrowed van, running on a half-baked plan. Day jobs pulling at our spine, but the nights that you're still mine. Every setback, every bruise, just tightened up the screws. Hands on the wheel, foot on the spark. If we're gonna fall, we're lighting the dark. We're overdriven youth, pushing past the proof, speeding through the bulletproof. No cage, no excuse, nothing left to lose. We don't flicker, we combust the truth. We're overdriven youth. Let them call it reckless noise, we call it breath, we call it choice. We won't shrink to fit their view. We stretch the sky in two. Scars don't mean we're through, they just mean we grew. If the road runs out of use, we'll build another road. We're overdriven youth, engine heart crew, crashing down like it's overdue. Too fast to lose, but we break the news. If the world won't move, we'll punch it through. We're overdriven youth. No speeches, no mercy lights. I don't move for applause at night. Scoreboard burning in my eyes. Numbers never sympathize. Dust on my hands, fire in my chest. I don't care who tried their best. History only keeps the bold. Everything else turns cold. You can love the grind, love the pain, love the sound of your own campaign. But when the smoke clears from the air, only winners are standing there. I want gold, nothing less. No silver lining, no second guess. If my name's not carved in stone, it's just another stepping stone. All or nothing, make it known. Podium top, I stand alone. Shine so hard, it breaks the mold. I don't chase dreams, I chase gold. I chase gold. zero. Results are louder than hope. I want gold, hear it clear. Not someday, but right here. Raise the bar until it bends. Only crowns the fight defends. Burn the doubt, be untold. Write my future, bright and bold. When the story's finally told, there was only gold. I chase gold. I chase gold. I chase gold.
Basement lights and borrowed amps, static in the air we breathe. You say play it like you mean it, I say tell me what you see. We don't sugarcoat the edges, we don't hide behind, it's fine. Every note is under fire, but it's forging something mine. You catch the cracks before they spread. Call me out, keep my ego in check. No applause without respect, no silence when it's a mess. We run on feedback, louder than the doubt. Turning every break that inside out. If it hurts, we lean in deeper. If it fails, we build it better. No, we don't fade to black. We run on feedback. Late night text with timestamps. Second verse is kinda weak. Not a shot below the belt, just the honesty we keep. You don't clap for every chorus. If it's hollow, you'll say so. And I trust you with the truth more than strangers at the show. No fake praise to make it last. We'd rather fix it than just let it pass. Every try again you throw pushes me a little close. We run on feedback, sharper than the light. Every rough cut, learning how to fight. If it stings, we call it progress. If we fall, we leave a process. We don't cover up the cracks. We run on feedback. We run on feedback. Not tearing down, just tuning up. Not breaking hearts, just building us. Your voice in the back of my head keeps the rhythm steady instead. We argue, then we align. Cross the line, then redesign. Every no you ever said lit a fire under what's next. We run on feedback, stronger every round. From the silence to the sound. And no cheap wins, no easy way. We sharpen each other every day. Through the static, through the flag. We run on feedback. That we run on feedback. We run on feedback.
No banners hanging with our names. No backstage passes, no champagne. Just ringing ears and shaking floors. And writing futures on bedroom doors. We trace our dreams in permanent ink. On set list, no one stops to think. But every note we let ignite cuts through the ordinary night. They tell us wait until your time, but we were never built to stand in line. This is the anthem for the almost famous, for the hearts that pound but don't get framed yet. Living loud in the margin space, one step out of the winner's place. If we're shadows on the edge of bright, we'll still set fire to the night. Say it proud, they can't contain us. This is the anthem for the almost famous. Handstand prison, crowded air. Feedback coming everywhere. We memorize the exit signs, but never read between the lines. Our names on carved in neon light. They're whispered in the afternight. Still every echo that we raise is building something that won't fade. They say you're close City holds its breath at 2 a.m. Street lights flicker like they're in on it. Daylight never knew my name, but the dark, it fits like a tailored fit. Footsteps echo down the avenue. Every shadow knows my shape. I'm not hiding, I'm breaking through in the hours of brave awake. When the world goes quiet, I get loud. When the curtains fall, I stand proud. Noctiva, I come alive. When the sky turns black, I ignite. Noctiva, burning inside. This is where I feel it right. Noctiva, heart on fire. Not a ghost, not a disguise. I'll fade with the daylight. I rise in the night. Noctiva. Hey! Office towers, empty floors, mirrors show me who I am. Not the mask I wore before, not the safe rehearsed plan. Midnight writes across my skin, ink of silver, pulse of blue. Every risk I'm stepping in feels more honest, feels more true. Silence isn't loneliness, it's the sound of fearlessness. Noctiva, I come alive. When the sky turns black, I ignite. Burn inside, this is where I feel it right. Noctiva, heart on fire. No apologies, no lies. I don't fade with the daylight. I rise in the night. Noctiva. They say wait for the morning sun. They say hold it and don't run. But I found my pulse in the after hours. Where doubt loses power, I'm not built for ordinary life. I was made for this endless night. Noctiva, watch me thrive in the hush before sunrise. Noctiva, fully alive. No more shadows to disguise. Noctiva, this is my sight of the world they never see. If the day won't make me shine, then the night will carry me. Noctiva, Noctiva, oh, Noctiva, Noctiva. Basement walls are shaking again. Dust in the light from a single bare bulb. We count it off like we always did. 4 on the floor, let the whole world tilt. Cheap guitars and broken strings, calloused hands and bigger dreams. Every scar's a metronome, beating out where we belong. We don't need a perfect plan, just a kick drum and a van. If we fall as one, then we rise on the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hear our hearts hit the floor, locked in time. One more, we're unstoppable in 4. We're unstoppable in 4. Crash, burn, encore. Every night we go to war. Same beat at our core. We're unstoppable in 4. We're unstoppable in 4. City lights blur past the glass, backseat maps and no gas. We bet it all on one more show. Sweating feedback, let it blow. Stage so small, we touch the crowd. Sing it soft, they sing it loud. Every voice a rising flame. Different lives, but one last name. No retreat, no second guess. All our fear inside this mess. If we break the door, then we count it back to 1, 2, 3, 4. Hear our hearts hit the floor, locked in time. One more, we're unstoppable in 4. We're unstoppable in 4. Crash, burn, kick it down the door, feel the thunder in the floor. We're unstoppable and full. We're unstoppable and full. Loud, raw, encore, this is what we're living for. Same blood, same roar. We're unstoppable and full. Count it up, don't keep score. We're unstoppable and full.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Low ceiling cables on the floor, secondhand amps from a pawn shop store. City humming through the cracked up pane. We said we never play it safe again. Fingers burning on rusted steel, chasing something we could barely feel. Four shadows leaning into the sound, like we were lifting it off the ground. Every shout we made didn't fade away. It circled back in a different shape. We are the reverb after the hit, hanging in the air, bit by bit. Every pulse we trigger spreads like a wave. We don't vanish, we engrave. We engrave. We are the reverb. Half-lit room and a crooked mic, cheap beer foam and a busted light. Heartbeat racing, the kick drum's pace, sweat and sparks in a crowded space. We carved our names in a dressing room door, said we were built for something more. Maybe the crowd was thin that night, still felt bigger than city lights. Every chord we threw cut the silence through, left a trace of proof we were true. We are the reverb after the hit, hanging in the air, bit by bit. Every pulse we trigger spreads like a wave. We don't vanish, we engrave. We engrave. We are the reverb. Turn it higher, let it sting, let it shake the ceiling. If we fall loud. That's the only feeling. When the speakers finally die, there's a ringing and we can't deny. It's written deep in every nerve. We become the reverb. We are the reverb, outlasting the chord, living in walls they can't ignore. Every scar's percussion, every doubt we swerve. We don't disappear, we become the reverb. We become the
Cracked amps and a basement floor, cheap guitars from the thrift store, posters peeling off the wall. We said we'd make it, said it all. Hands bleeding on the strings, neighbors hate the noise we bring. But in that chaos we found gold, a future loud enough to hold. We don't need a perfect plan, just four hearts in a borrowed bed. Every wrong note makes us real, every scar is how we heal. This is our midnight rehearsal, shouting dreams in a circle. If the world won't open doors, we'll kick them down for sure. We're not stars yet, but we're certain one day they'll scream these words in person, from nowhere to universal. Started in a midnight rehearsal, rhyming nights and empty tanks, counting coins and calling banks, broken drums and second takes. Every loss is what it takes. City lights outside the train, windows fogged up by the rain. We swore under flickering street signs, this won't be the end of our lives. No safety net, no guarantee, just this reckless energy. Every doubt they throw away turns to fuel when we play. This is our midnight rehearsal, sweat and sound in a circle. If they say we're dreaming small, we'll just turn it up full throttle. One crowd that might not even dance, but if there's one voice singing back, that's enough, that's enough. We don't chase the fame or glow, we chase the feeling when we know the four of us against the world, and the world starts to shake. This is our midnight rehearsal, hearts aligned in a circle. From the basement to the stage, we'll rewrite another page. They'll ask us how it all was built, with sleepless nights and stubborn will. The dream was never accidental, it started in a midnight rehearsal. Turn it up, don't look back, we were nothing, now we attack. Midnight rehearsal. Turn it up, don't look back, we were nothing, see you at the show. 3 broken amps and a borrowed mic, cracked concrete floor on a Friday night. Neighbors bang on the paper thin walls, but we just turn it up when the ceiling falls. Rust on the door, but we don't care. Dreams hanging thick in the dusty air. No record deal, no saving plan, just 4 cheap chords and a shaking hand. We got no stage, no neon sign, just sparks flying every time we try. There's a fire in the garage, burning hotter than we are. No lights, no fame, no camouflage, just beating hearts and battle scars. If the world won't open up the door, we'll build it louder than before. From nothing but a guitar and hope, we're turning smoke into a spark. There's a fire in the garage. There's a fire in the garage. Day jobs clock us in at 9. Grease on our hands, but the songs still shine. Yeah. Tip jar dreams and empty tanks, writing our future on pizza box scraps. Mom says maybe have a backup plan. Dad just sighs, doesn't understand. But every time the snare drum cracks, it feels like we're taking our power back. We may be small, we may be late, but this is ours and this won't break. There's a fire in the garage, burning brighter than we are. No silver spoon, no entourage, just broken strings and open hearts. If the world keeps shutting us out, we'll scream until they hear us shout. From rusted locks to crowded bars, we're aiming straight beyond the dark. There's a fire in the garage. There's a fire in the garage. One day we'll play to 1,000 lights, but we'll remember these restless nights. The smell of sweat, the old stained floor, the place where we first asked for more. If this whole thing goes up in flames, at least we burned it in our names. There's a fire in the garage, and it's bigger than our fear. No safety net, no mirage, just every doubt we persevere. We don't need permission now, we learn to scream, we learn to shout. From a single match in the dark, we lit a lifetime in our hearts. There's a fire in the garage. There's a fire in the garage. Basement walls and borrowed amps, cracked up drums and secondhand chants. We signed our names on unpaid bills, said one day soon and meant it still. Your mom said this won't pay the rent. My dad said talent comes and went, but every night at 2 a.m. we turned out into a tremor again. Bruised hands, ringing ears, trading comfort for not done, we're not done. We bleed in stereo. Left side fear, right side hope. Every scar is part of the show. Turn it up, let the whole world know. We bleed in stereo. Same red truth in every note. If it hurts, then let it flow. Oh, oh, oh. We bleed in stereo. Cheap motel off Highway 9. Three of us in a broken sign. Crowds of 10, sometimes just two. Still we play like arenas do. Empty, taking maxed out cards. Laughing loud in parking lots. And said if this ship goes down in flames, at least we burn with our own names. Lost jobs, slammed doors, sleeping on studio floors. If we break the mold. We won't fall, we won't fall. We bleed in stereo. Left side down, right side glow. Every cut becomes a vow. This is who we are right now. We bleed in stereo. Heartbeat sync before the show. If it costs us, let it show. Oh, oh, oh. We bleed in stereo. They see lights, they miss the grind. They hear the hook, not the nights we cry. This isn't pain, we hide away. It's proof we chose this every day. If one voice cracks, the other screams. If one goes numb, the other dreams. We don't survive, we overflow. In every high and every low. We bleed in stereo. Two channels, one pulse below. Every loss just feeds the grow. We're still here, that's all we know. We bleed in stereo. From garage floors to open roads. If this is all we ever own, no, no. We bleed in stereo. We bleed in stereo. No back